couple of days. What's he able to do right now, and how close is he to?
Yeah, I mean he looks pretty good out there. He's got a brace, moving around better than he was last week. So we're hopeful. All the quarterbacks are taking reps, and we'll kind of see game day who's ready to go. But we have faith in whichever quarterback's out there.
What challenge does Indiana present?
Yeah, they're aggressive on defense. They fly around. They play with a lot of swagger. They play together. They kind of really symbolize their head coach, who's a defensive-minded guy, and so they're flying around, play with a lot of passion. On the outside, they're going to get up in your face and jam and press and disrupt the timing on the perimeter. Inside guys, they're stout. They might be one of the most stout defensive line groups we have played this year. So we've got to test up front with the O-line, and their linebackers run well, very athletic. A lot of kids from Florida, and they play fast and very aggressive, so we got our hands full.
Coach was talking about over the bye week, just kind of establishing a physical identity, lots of inside zone, just kind of keeping it back to basics. How much of that was just kind of getting back to establishing that part of the offense? Yeah, we need to get back to basics. In this league, you got to be physical. You got to be physical both sides of the ball at every position. And in this game, it's going to come down to which offense is the most physical. And on the perimeter, we got to be able to block their safeties, who they get down in the box. Up front, we got to be able to block their defensive linemen. So we want to do a lot of good on good. R1's offense versus R1's defense, and get after it. And there wasn't no mystery of what we're going to do. We're going to run the ball inside, and you're either going to stop us, or we're going to dominate you up front. And so it was a good couple days of practice. We got healthy for the most part and refreshed. That was another goal of the bye week, was make sure that we got healthy, refreshed for these next two games, and we did that. So very excited about where we are going into Saturday.
What are the challenges to personnel management when you're down a couple guys here and there, whether it be the injury or not being with the team?
This offense revolves around personnel and getting guys the best matchups, and having running backs that can play receivers that can line up in the backfield, athletic tight ends. And so whenever you have some injuries, it kind of limits you a little bit. But all throughout fall camp, we take a lot of reps, and we have our 2s and 3s and 4s taking a lot of reps. And so those guys understand when their number's called, they got to be ready to play and ready to step up. So over the bye week, we got a lot of guys reps. So if their number's called, they'll be ready to make plays and help this offense, help this team win a game.
Without Maurice in particular, where does that open anything up for anybody else?
Yeah, well, Diedrich will play more. Brody Belt, you'll see. Wandell will play more at running back. Ramir, we're hoping to get some run this week. He's playing well. He's fast, explosive, and so it's all hands on deck. And all those the group of running backs have really had a good week of practice, and those guys know that when their number's called, they got to be ready to step up. We're hopeful. He's been out there doing some things, and so we're hopeful that he'll be ready to go Saturday.
How important is the explosive plays to your offense? Have you put a finger on why you haven't had as many?
Yeah, it's very important. Very important to any offense. It's hard these days to go 8, 10, 12 plays down the field, and so if we can create explosives, then it limits the amount of time we're on the field, and really. Why we're not creating explosives all across the board, receivers not running the right route, not getting separation, offensive line, we got to give the quarterback time a lot of times to create those explosives, the running backs, protection. So it's the full unit, and everybody working together, doing the little things. And if we can do that, then this week we've got to create explosive in these guys. They're athletic, they're fast, they're going to give you chances on the outside to make plays, and we've got to make them when our number's called.
Do you think you got to move far away in this bye week to be able to maybe address them?
Did we do what?
I guess make a lot of progress in this bye week to maybe address some of those things.
Yeah, we did. We went back to fundamentals. A lot of it just comes back to fundamentals and execution and details and playing fast. And so we definitely had a good 3 or 4 days of practice, getting back to our fundamentals. Now it's time for guys to go out there and just execute and do what we ask and play fast. And if everybody's on the same page doing their job, then those explosive plays will come.
Kate Warner got a little more involved.
Yeah.
So did you anticipate him?
Yeah, I do. He's healthy, and so he's a reliable target, knows what to do, great hands. So we just need more consistency out of the receiver position, and he gives you that. So you'll see him more on Saturday.
A lot of talk from some of the different positions about young guys getting more of a chance during the bye week, good on good type situations.
Yeah.
Were there some receivers?
Yeah, I mean, everybody got reps. So Jamie Nance got reps, and did a good job. Demarion Houston, and even like not Jerron Whittier, but Javon McQuitty got some more reps. And so the more reps you get, especially against our defense, against our number ones, we're trying to get those guys ready. So if their number's called, they'll be ready to go. And we did a good job of that.